Hey man, say man, it's your boy KJ, the host of the broadcast podcast SL Sports Language, giving the livest, latest news information on sports and events. And I'll put it to you like this: if you got an opinion on what I say, you can debate me about it. If you disagree on what I say, you can debate me about it. Hold on, as I'm looking through the haters through the lens. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debating me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, in the comment section, like, comment, subscribe. I repeat, like, comment, subscribe. So you get your latest news information from your boy, the host of the broadcast podcast, SL Sports Language. Now here we go. Listen, man, we got to talk about Steffon Diggs. Steffon Diggs is on the field, one of my favorite receivers. Off the field, make himself look bad. But on the field, Steffon Diggs is that guy. So Steffon Diggs, if you know or if you don't know, he got released from the Patriots. Now, it's been some hoopla on why he got released from the Patriots. Now, y'all know how I do my videos. Is facts and opinion. So, I'm going to give you a percentage range. I'm going to give you about, like, this video is going to be like facts, but it's going to mostly be opinion. Y'all know how I do my videos. Mostly facts, somewhat opinion, or mostly opinion and then a little bit of facts. But we're going to do a little bit of facts and a whole lot of opinions. So here's the facts. Steffon Diggs, you know he got to start from the Minnesota Vikings. We know he played for the Buffalo Bills next to Josh Allen. We know he's playing, with the Patriots. Robert Kraft and them. So I feel like with Steffon Diggs, he's a Pro Bowler. Steffon Diggs, one of the best receivers out right now. Hate him or love him. Steffon Diggs, of course, he made his first, hopefully it's not his only appearance to the Super Bowl, but lost, so he's all one in the Super Bowl. Steffon Diggs, of course, he had that game-winning touchdown against the New Orleans Saints, so we already know this because of a missed tackle. Steffon Diggs has made his name, but we also know facts, right? Allegedly, Steffon Diggs is facing a case. He already pleaded a not guilty in February 13th. Allegedly, he was not convicted, but allegedly he was, I wouldn't even say arrested, but there was foul charges on him. I don't know like the law like that in terms of the process, but he is fighting a case where he was allegedly assaulting his women chef, a female chef. They alleged that he slapped her, punched her, and choked her over a money dispute. And this is a private chef. So a private chef, I'm assuming it's somebody that you're around here and there. I want to say 24/7, but I ain't got the money like that. So I want to know what that lifestyle's like. But I'm assuming a private chef is somebody that you see for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, depending on his workout shift. Because these athletes have workout regimens. So for you to put your hands allegedly on a private chef, allegedly, if you have a pending case to where you're pending trial, to where you're pending a not guilty to the point where you pled a not guilty. This is not I'm assuming I can do more research on this, but you guys can look it up. This is not a civil suit. This is a criminal. This is like a criminal. So if he's charged with with physical abuse, assault, and then of course it's a woman, so it is domestic violence at that, then he can get charged, maybe jail time, or of course depending on the type of lawyer he got, his being a first offense. If he is charged, he'll do community service, which is still bad. So with him being released, a lot of people are asking, what is making him get released? Why is he getting released? Down from the Skip Bayless to the Stephen A. Smith, even to retired players. I feel like him being released is kind of sad, because if I was him, I would be hurt. That just shows you how the NFL does not show any loyalty. And I'm still in the facts side. They were still in the facts. But also, I think his off-the-field problems, such as the baby mama drama, such as the Cardi B debacle, and we not talking about on some Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift debacle, which I'm going to make this a full circle moment, but with the Cardi B debacle, which is bad publicity, and I'm going to get back to what I'm saying, bad publicity too, and also, like I said, with the baby mama drama, multiple baby mamas, and that whole bad publicity on social media, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, X, which is formerly known as Twitter, my bad, YouTube, blogs. So now let's get into the opinions, because I feel like that played a part in him getting released. If you look at the history of the New England Patriots, there's little to no players getting into trouble. The only major problem was, for one, the Hernandez situation, and for 2, the Antonio Brown situation. Those are the 2 problems. Other than that, there's only like contract disputes and in-house problems. Other than that, you don't hear any major problems. You don't hear any major scandals when it comes to players. It's usually, like I said, besides that whole AB and Hernandez situation, that's it. There's not a big debacle. Now, when it comes to situations like this with Steffon Diggs, you gotta remember, Steffon Diggs, to some people, is a phenomenal player. To some people, he's a good player. To some people, he's nice. To some people, he's on and off. But you just coming off a Super Bowl loss, but scratch that, a Super Bowl appearance. We gonna focus on Steffon Diggs. We talking about a team, then of course a loss. But we gonna focus on Steffon Diggs. Win or lose, you made a Super Bowl appearance. Some people can never make it to the Super Bowl. They never made it. So for him to get released, for 1, it's a surprise, but for 2, there's certain politics, ethics, and things that added up for this situation to have this type of outcome. Robert Kraft, Bill Belichick's, the Tom Brady's, all the names you can name, they run a strict ruling. Even Chad Ochocinco said that himself. They are very strict. It's not just about your athletic superability. If that's the case, then you will have multiple superstars that was at New England Patriots, which there were multiple superstars. But New England Patriots, I think I said New Orleans, the New England Patriots, they're not necessarily, in my opinion, known for creating superstars. Or when you think of New England Patriots, you think a team, you think an organization. You don't think about this one superstar. And this team proves it. Besides Steffon Diggs and the quarterback, you're not thinking of superstars on this team. Even the past teams, besides Randy Moss, you can say that era was the superstar era. But the New England Patriots are known for building and taking chances on a little guy. Julian Edelman. I didn't know him until he made his name at the New England Patriots. You can say Rob was already a pretty known person before New England when he played at Arizona. So he's different. He's an exception. Tom Brady, 7th round. We don't know this guy. Those guys, they stayed out of trouble. Those guys, they followed a format. Even when Chad Ocho went there, he said, bro, it is not about how talented you are. It's about following the Patriots way. And I forgot his name. He's a retired NFL player. He won the Super Bowl in 2016. He was a cornerback. His name starts with a T. Talib, I believe it was. And it was on a podcast. And where everybody was discussing why he got released, I think it's I can be wrong, but Talib, he said it. He said, Steffon Diggs does not represent the Patriots way. And I had to think about that. Then he elaborated. He said, look at the situations off the field. And you got to think about it. Baby mama drama. The situation with Cardi B. The situation with the pending case alleging that he assaulted his personal chef. These things, bro, does not help you when it comes to the Patriots. The Patriots, they're like an NFL of their own. They run their business like the NFL itself. We're here to promote respect. We're here to promote friendly events. We're here to promote unity. And we're here to promote our patriarchy to America. And that's playing football on and off the field, showing respect. They take that serious. Because if it's anything that happens in-house, they keep it in-house. It's not like other organizations we seen with the Dolphins. They wasn't having scandals with the Dolphins, but like we seen with the Dolphins how the whole situation with Tyreek Hill, then the situation where every commentator in the nation was calling the Dolphins in their horrible playing style, especially with Tua. But Tua didn't make it no better by snitching and exposing. Well, guys need to show up to practice. They need to show up to players only meetings. That's what happens when da. And he's still on the team. Well, now he's been released, and I'm gonna make a video on that too. I'm gonna be posting that today. We going all in today. The Patriots, think about it. When has the last time you heard of a major scandal besides AB, which wasn't at that big compared to the Hernandez situation? Think about that for 1 second. You can't give me any, can you? Think about I think either the 80s or the 90s. Think about the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s. Think about that. Historical team. That was the 90s. Historical team, well-known team. Mr. 88 himself, Michael Irvin, Primetime, Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, the quarterback. I mean, phenomenal team, right? Jimmy Johnson, John Jones. Phenomenal team, right? But look how many scandals was with that. Where you hear about quote-unquote drugs usage, partying, caught up, the fast life. And these are the stories that we hearing through the grapevine. You know what I mean? We hearing through the pipeline. Some true, some not. Not to say every player on that team was getting into something, but they was partying, right? But guess what? They're valuable. Hey, they winning games. Hey, let's be honest, man. Some NFL associations, some NFL teams, you can act a fool, but you helping us win. If as long as it's not you getting arrested, or we can sweep it up under the rug, and then to the media or to the public, we're gonna try to twist the story, making it sound like it's not that bad. If it's not a Michael Vick situation, if it's not a Hernandez situation, if it's not an AB situation, bro, they gonna keep you. Patriots, on the other hand, is different. It can be the smallest fraction of something. You do it over and over and over, you gotta leave. Because they feel like they represent not only the nation, but they represent to their core fans, their core audience, and just to the general public. We are a respected team. You're not gonna act a certain way. It's like an organization full of people that represents brotherhood, unity, husbands, fathers, and just being an outstanding citizen. That's the Patriots way if we really want to break it down. So back to what I'm gonna make a full circle moment with him and the Cardi. Like I said, when I do my content too, by the way, because I want to come up all over the place. When I do my content, I don't care what you got going on off the field. If I don't care about what you're doing in the bedroom, your personal life. If it's not about what's happening on the field, then I don't care. Now, if you do something off the field that somewhat affects you on the field, then I'll report about it. But I don't care what you got going on in your personal life. But with the whole Cardi B situation, I feel like that didn't help his case because, hey, y'all going through a debacle, I'm assuming. You get her pregnant, but the whole time you get another woman pregnant, I'm assuming. So it looks tacky and ghetto on your hand. And Cardi B probably not making it any better because in the media she said, oh, go Patriots. Then she like, oh, hope they win, whatever. So that's not, you feel me? That's not good publicity, even though some people may say all publicity is good publicity, but the Patriots don't look at it that way probably. So if you're not a Travis Kelce and a Taylor Swift unity, we don't want that. That's how I make that a full circle moment before. Like I said, this is not a Travis Kelce or Taylor Swift. So that's not good publicity because y'all bickering or y'all sneak dissing. And now you might, one hand you going for the Patriots. Now you sneak dissing them or sneak dissing Steffon. Then you have the situation where he brings his baby mama instead of Cardi B. Even though Cardi B was at the Super Bowl anyway, supporting Bad Bunny. I guess he didn't get her in the stands, but the whole time he brings baby mama. So now she feels some type of way, even though she was bringing his child. Bad publicity, I guess. I guess they don't like that because now that's not bringing sports fans. That's bringing the bloggers. That's bringing the gospel girls. That's bringing the And then you got some people that may be like, I'm never going to support the Patriots because of what Steffon Diggs doing. You're not going to hurt this team's money with you acting a fool. Even if it's not hurting their money, you're not going to hurt their reputation with your ghetto or with your tacky ways. Some may look at it. Not trying to stereotype my people. But I'm just saying, we all know what come on, bro. I'm saying what we thinking. Then with the case. This case, assault, possible domestic violence, and you possibly being charged, even though you pleaded not guilty. I wasn't there, and it was on a woman. This is not a male chef, guys. When I read the story saying that it was a female chef, I'm like, okay, now that makes it even worse. Violence is wrong either way. Hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully, he's not found not guilty. But that kicked it up a notch to where the Patriots is like, Robert Kraft is like, yeah, we don't want you. We're going to release you. We'll just find another receiver. Hey, we'll find a blue-collar receiver that has a chip on the shoulder. We did it with Julian Edelman. We did it with Rob. We did it with Randy. We can find another one because you're expendable. Now, you got to think about it. You already been on the Vikings. You already been on the Bills. And you've been on the Patriots. If the Patriots release you, bro, I ain't gonna lie, it's not gonna look too good for Steffon. And he's so talented, it's not gonna look too good. Because now, if the Patriots release you, they're gonna be like, dang, the Patriots done tried to. The Patriots such a respected organization, Super Bowl winners, Super Bowl contenders, Hall of Fame players, and they took chances on people. They took chances on Randy Moss. Even though Randy Moss is talented, they took chances on AB. It's like a last chance you. If you had to create an analogy, if you come in here and you mess this last chance with us, other teams gonna be like, if you couldn't make it work with them, but we definitely don't want you. So, and the crazy thing is, Steffon Diggs didn't head to the Patriots with a bad rep, other than his off the field problems. But it's gotten to a point where now it's making him look tacky. It's making him look bad, especially with women, and also the publicity, bro. Now, Skip Bayless has said they losing a real one. I feel like on the offensive side of the ball, they are losing a real one, because he did create like the game changing mentality, motivation, and he made it easy for the quarterback. So I do agree. I think they lost a real one, but man, it's the Patriots, bro. They're gonna find another wide receiver. But in terms of Steffon Diggs finding another team, bro, I don't know how likely that is. Either he gonna have to decrease his value, because now you gotta remember, the Patriots looking at it from like, if you're getting in trouble with these people and you fighting the case, there's no telling how this case gonna go. You get guilty, you sign a contract saying we paid you this amount of millions, bro, we can't, and then you might not be able to play, and now we gotta buy you out the contract, bro. They're not trying to spend no more money if you already caught stuck in the mud, bro. What can I say, man? It's business, dude. Hey, man, it's your boy KJ. Tell me what you think on the Steffon Diggs situation, but I'll put it to you like this, man. If you got an opinion on what I say or said, debate me about it. If you disagree on what I say or said, you can debate me about it. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debating me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I repeat, like, comment, subscribe. More new videos on the way, man. Deuces.